1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Prescott being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on the passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive. First and now look out, Rodgers lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Nifty move. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It's going to be a 19-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Aaron Jones on the carry. A fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 95 yards. And the Packers get a score closer.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup.
Off the bootleg. Rodgers. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On play action, now Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Play action, now it's Rodgers. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6.
The conversion.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage after the